just had a dream about something, and then I did a video about it, and after I'm listening to it, I realized a few more things became clear. So in the dream, I was young enough, I looked young enough I was in a school, a Catholic school, to work. It wasn't really undercover. It was like a program that in the dream I couldn't really understand what it was. So this could be something that detectives and police kind of just thought up to get information about somebody or some people. And when I went into the school, there was this real big black guy that you could tell, like, he looked like he didn't belong there. It reminded me of 21 Jump Street or something. But, and he just continuously, like, chased me. Like, he would not let me do what I had to do. He was adamant about keeping me, I outsmarted this dude, and I wound up leaving the school because he was, like, physically trying to chase me. And I met this girl outside, and I told her what was going on, and she knew who he was. So we're walking back together because I didn't know anybody there because I don't go to school, and I think we walked back to, I don't even know if the school has anything to do with it. I feel like this girl could look younger than her age, like I do, because we went up into we were outside of her apartment, and then uh, we were talking about age, and I said, "Oh, I'm 50." And she goes, "I'm 60." So I'm really 49. I just say 50 to just make it easier. And she could have done the same thing. This girl could be 59 years old, but she could look younger or just have a younger appearance or younger features. When we went up into her apartment with her boyfriend, he was an old, like probably her age though, but he looked it. And he had like, he looked like he was still stuck in like the 80s with his hair. It was like Scott Baio type hair, but on an older man. And they had like drugs all over the place. And so what I got from this is there is a female that was used as a mole or something to get information about some dealers or some bad people. And she and her boyfriend are getting high, so she's not reliable. And if these are drug dealers that she's supposed to be getting information on, there's a good possibility that because she's getting high, if they don't have drugs, she could actually run to the people she's supposed to be getting information on. So she's not a reliable source of information. I feel like a lot of the detectives and the cops don't have many reliable sources of people who aren't getting high to get information for them, because there's not many people in this particular situation, I feel like, that are sober and really mean it. I think there's a lot of people bringing information back to the police that are way too high to even be trusting what they say. And I don't think that that's supposed to be the deal. I don't think that these people are supposed to be addicts. You can't trust addicts. I used to be one. Anyway, I got a name, and her name is Stephanie. So Stephanie could be 59, and she could be thrown into a situation to try to bring information back, but that is a very bad idea. Just like the last one that I said was a bad idea. These people are addicts, and you're not getting the information. She could be even literally holding back, or she could be becoming a little too close to the people on the other side because of her addiction, and now she could be even eventually going to give you guys information that is going to intentionally deter you away from this situation, because now she is becoming a part of that situation. Does that make sense? Anyway, her name is Stephanie, and I feel like you need to cut whatever this is with this person for who needs to hear this, which police and detectives need to hear this. You need to cut this. That's no good. Whatever this operation is that's happening, it needs to be rethought and reconstructed. All right, that's what I got. Nowhere. Love you, Philly out.